Even as the public is shut out of local parks across the country, many national parks remain open with crowded trails and little social distancing. Well, now some former park employees and outside groups are demanding a shutdown of the entire national park system. Reid reports.
National parks have been hailed as America's best idea, but in an era of social distancing, visiting one now could be a bad decision.
I wound up walking out of my job.
Dustin Stone worked at Klondike Gold Rush Park in Alaska.
I had been in contact with some peers at parks in the lower 48 that were telling me horror stories about their parks being overloaded with visitors.
Your decision to quit your job with the Park Service is basically a protest.
Yes, it is.
Trails at Zion recently looked like this. After people flocked to the Grand Canyon, the park was closed yesterday. Crowds are expected this weekend at hundreds of open national park sites across the country.
I think it's some pretty weird mixed messaging coming out of the White House to say, stay home unless you're going to a national park, in which case, go for it.
Our Park Service waived all entrance fees.
Last week, Vice President Mike Pence promised a plan to keep parks safe.
The CDC is developing guidance, which we'll be publishing tomorrow, about the best way to utilize our natural resources at our parks.
No guidance has been published.
It's insanity to have the parks open right now.
Joan Anselmo was a spokesperson for the National Park Service.
I think all the national parks should be closed to the public to try and stop the spread of the coronavirus.
Reid, CBS News, Washington.